Hi everyone, it's Jodie back from Isis Beauty and Day Spa. So I've got a nice little comfy spot that you can organise for mum, or as I said, you can set all these goodies up on the table at home. Okay, so we're going to do a Sodi's facial today. We're going to do a nice little peel. So I've got all of the goodies over there. So we'll get started, okay? So I will be up and down, unfortunately, because of the virus. Obviously I've got to do this on my own, but if you've got a few at home, that's going to be so much easier for you. So I'll just pop that down, and what we're going to do first, if we can get that to sit right, there we go. I'm going to remove my glasses. So the first thing that we want to do is remove the eye makeup from around the eyes. So what I'm going to do, I've already got my little makeup pads already soaked in my Sodi's eye makeup remover. So it's really important to make sure that you don't use your regular cleanser on mum's eyes or your eyes, because otherwise they'll get a little bit sore, heavy and puffy. Okay, so I'm just going to apply that on there for a little second. Now this will help to get rid of any mascara or any eye makeup or anything like that that mum has on her eyes. Now Dad probably won't, but that's okay. So we've just let that soak just for a little bit, and then we just move that backwards. We just want to be gentle. We don't want to be too wild, because it is soft, fine skin. So you can see there's quite a bit that's come off there. Let's get a little bit closer. Okay, so I think we've removed all of that. They've come up pretty clean on the other side. Okay. So we'll pop those back into the bowl. So now I've got my Sodi's cleanser. Now we only need a pump. Now these sizes are a little bit bigger because they're our salon ones, but our retail ones will still last mum for a good 6 months. So I'm going to need a little bit of water with that as well, and I'm just going to emulsify that in the fingertips, and then I'm going to apply over the whole face. Oh, and it smells amazing. Now the one I've chosen today is, I get a little bit of eczema and psoriasis, so this one's a really nice one to help to calm the skin down. So if mum's got a bit of redness or anything, this is a perfect one. Now I've got a nice little sneaky steamer over here. It's only a small one. I'm going to add just a little bit more water with that as well. So you notice that I'm actually keeping away from the eye areas and up the neck as well. Okay. Now I'll get my fibrellas. Now this is going to remove any makeup or any dirt, oil or anything like that that's actually on my skin. Wow, it's a bit scary actually. It's surprising how many people don't actually clean their skin on a morning and night basis, and it's a little bit scary. So obviously that's a bit of makeup as well. Now I'm going to do a second pump, but you don't have to, but you might want to treat mum and do a second cleanse on her. She might have a little bit of makeup on, or she just might want a little bit of extra attention, but you guys can have it all set up beside you. I'm just going to go in for a nice little steam. Up the neck, make sure you go upwards, and we've kept away from the eyes. Okay. Now, for the purpose of the videos, I'm using the same fibrellas, but obviously I've cleaned them out. I've had nice fresh water in my bowl. So we've removed all that makeup and rubbish off the skin. And now what we're going to do, If you're not drying so quickly with the water, you can actually just have a bit of a practice and a bit of a play and just pinch the skin like this. It will actually help to bring a little bit of circulation to the skin as well. And if you're doing it on mum, well, you can do the same thing, or she can have a bit of a play and do a little bit of a pinch and lift herself. So you can see that that's actually made the skin a little bit lighter in colour, because when all that makeup was removed, I've got this tendency to go a bit pink through here. So by me doing that little bit of pinching, it actually helped to oxygenate the skin and get that blood flowing a bit better. So now we're going to do the lactic booster, okay? Now I've got mine in the bowl. Now I've got a little brush. If you don't have a brush, you can actually still put it in a bowl and apply it with a brush. Apply with your fingers. So we're going to do a nice thin coat over the whole face. Now I want to get that crinkle in there because it's terrible. Now, once again, keep it away from the eyes. It's extremely important to keep it away from the eyes. So you can go all the way up the forehead. Oh, it's got a little bit of a nibble to it. Now you can actually put some on the neck too if you like. Across the lip. Now if you've got any areas of the skin where it's actually open, I would highly recommend not to put it over any broken skin. Okay, so I've got a really good application on there. So I'm going to leave that on for about 3 minutes. You should see the magic that it does with these forehead lines. It's absolutely brilliant. So I'm going to add a little bit more. Sometimes when you take it off, it doesn't always happen straight away, but you'll find after a couple minutes, then you really notice this area's been plumped right out, okay? So I've just popped that up on there. So what I'm going to do, we're going to imagine 3 minutes is up, okay? If you're at home, you can certainly do a nice little hand massage on mum while she's waiting. But if there's a whole group of yous together, well, maybe you can take a set of hands each and do a nice little hand massage. The only thing is, if you do this at home at the moment, because of all of our rules, just make sure it's another family member. Don't go inviting a whole group of strangers, and especially anyone that's not feeling well. Okay, so we've removed that. And then I always like to do that little pinchy thing again. So you actually twist, pinch and lift all at the same time. Now the next thing that we're going to do, because we want to remove those dead skin cells, because we want to be able to get all of our products to penetrate nice into the skin. So we will be doing our Sodie's Gamage, okay? It's a little bit hard to see. Now we only need about that much. About the size of an almond. So apply it on the fingers, spread it out, and then across the forehead, down the T-zone. You can actually put this one up close around the eyes, all the way across the lip, the mouth, and the cheeks. So you'll find that this one, especially if your skin's a little bit dehydrated, it actually dries quite quickly. If not, just do a little bit of tapping on the skin. It will set quite quickly. And then what we do, we use our fingers and support upwards. Now, if you find that you're not getting those nice little eraser shavings off the skin, your skin may be extremely dehydrated. You may just need to add just that little tiny bit extra. Across the lip, right up around those lines on the eyes. That forehead's going to look pretty amazing by the time we're finished. Okay, so there's no more shavings on there. This is allowing, your skin should really be feeling good and tingly and breathing by now. Once again, we get our fresh water and some fibrellas. By now, at home, I'm sure you've done another fresh bowl. So we're actually using our fibrellas. Another thing, if you don't have any and you want to save a little bit of money, you could always try a couple Chucks wipes or something like that, or if you've got those little bamboo towels at home. But if you do have any makeup sponges or anything like that, you can certainly use them. Okay, so we've removed that. Once again, I'm going to do the little pinch, pinch, pinch. And you can see that the colour of the skin comes straight back. You can notice here that it's lightening up in colour. Okay? Now what we're going to do, we are going to, at this stage you can actually add a mask if you want to, but because I've done a peel, I'm just going to go straight on to the eye cream, which is the multi-action eye cream, which is fantastic for puffiness, dark circles and any lines around the eyes here, okay? It must be applied first before you put any serums or moisturisers on. So you only need about a grain of rice, that's all you'll need. I pop that on my finger as well. I always use my fingers, that way I'm not wasting product. So I'm warming it up, I'm actually applying it under here and all the way across the top of the eyes. Now, if anyone saw my video the other day, they may have noticed that I actually told everybody you can use this particular one on your lips. So if they're feeling a bit dry, you'll have a little bit of extra, just apply it on the lips, okay? Righto, so nice little movements. Always try and go up, don't drag your skin down. Okay, so we've applied the eye cream. And now I'm going to apply the Sodie's lotion. So this is actually nice and calming and cooling on the skin and hydrating. It will help to balance the pH level of the skin as well. So I've done a pump into the hands, patted on there, it's wet, and then applied it all over. It's so lovely and refreshing. Now if you did that on one side of the face and not the other side, you would find that one side would be a hell of a lot more hydrated. So that's feel really awesome at the moment, okay? So that is that particular one in our retail. Now I'm going to actually apply the detox serum. Now this has got a smaller molecular structure, so it penetrates nice and deep in the skin. So if mum's specifically concerned about dehydration and wrinkles, this one's a lovely one for that. So you only need one pump. It must stay away from the eyes as well. Warm it up on the fingertips and then just distribute a little bit all over the face. And then just keep working that out, okay? So that's feeling and looking really good through here. Then we're going to finish off with our Energy Detox Cream. Now it's really important to use a different day and night cream, but at the moment if you can't afford to, we can always find a product that you can use day and night for the time being until you can save up and get your next one, okay? So about a frozen pea size, I've warmed that on the fingertips again. Just lightly apply over the whole face and distribute. Oh, that feels so good. There we go. That looks absolutely fantastic through here. As you can see, I've got a little bit of internal sensitivity. I always go a little bit flushed around the skin after I do anything on my skin. Hence why I use the Clutton Comfort product, okay? The Clarity in the Sodies line. But that feels absolutely amazing. So now Mum can go and lay down in her favourite chair or hop into bed, whatever she feels. I would definitely suggest to put your Sodies sunscreen over the top if Mum's going outside, but if she's going to stay inside and you guys are going to be pampering for the rest of the day with another herbal tea or a couple more glasses of wine and some lunch or whatever you're going to get up to, or some special treats that you might have cooked, then she'll be fine. But if she's going to go outside, even if she's ducking out for a few minutes, really, really important to put her Sodies sunscreen on, okay? So if you've got any further questions, as I said, we've got all the goodies here. We can always do an online consult with Mum if she'd like to, if you want to buy Mum a gift voucher rather than buy the products. Otherwise, we can give something to you that everybody in the whole family can use, okay? And you can have a little bit of fun with that for Mother's Day, or even just a little bit of pampering leading up to, okay? So I hope you enjoyed that. Private message me if you want more information. I can do up all sorts of different packages at different price ranges. And you can either call me or you can drop into the salon and pick up, or we can actually post out. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you again soon. Bye for now.